I get with Symes, don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket, same time feel alive. We've been deprived of facts and tax stupid. I'm bridging generational gaps through rap music.
I'm your host. Hey, check this out. We got some things going on right now. Hold on, let's get this done. I'll make sure this Bluetooth is correct. Hey, listen. We got some things going on right now that we want to talk to you about. And I had to cut it off, but we're back for you those. So we'll edit that. Listen, so now we have this situation that's going on. What we need to do, okay, is get with the neighbors, get with the people, start setting up meetings so that you are fully equipped and ready to take on any challenges, whether it be people trying to invade your area because they're homeless. You got to be prepared for this. Like, New World Order, this is an open carry state in Georgia. I don't know where you at. Find out your local gun laws, get you with some protection, start getting you some wood, start getting you some things that are going to carry you through the tough times, because they are ahead, people. They are ahead. You got to understand something. This guy wants to basically run again, and he's setting a standard of saying if you didn't run for a consecutive term, that he'll be eligible. So that means he'll be eligible to run again, because he's not eligible to run again at this current state. He's doing everything, trying to implement all of these things. What's going on? You got to be prepared. So we already knew that this 2025 order was going to be in, and so with them doing the things that they're doing, it shouldn't be a surprise. So at this particular moment, behind the 8 ball, you got to start spending money. You should not be spending money right now. You should not be spending money. I mean, frivolous should be what you should be at this point. Less of the things that you like to do at minimum. Seriously, people. I mean, you're gonna put yourself into a situation in which, to be honest with you, you have to go to work, right? But you don't have to have that McDonald's lunch, or that, you don't have to go out with your girls to have brunch every Sunday, every Friday. You go out, you're gonna have to cut it back. What happens if one of your loved ones are out on the street? What do? You have a loved one that's now out on the street. What do you do? Who do you turn to help? So, and you need to be talking to them and letting them know what they need to be doing as well. If they have Section 8, what's the plan? Something has to be in order for this to go down. But have the tough conversations with your mates about this, and it's going to get ugly. But some people are just going about the business as if life is just sweet right now. It's January 29th. He's been in office for 9 days, 10 days, right? Am I right? January 19th, whatever day Martin Luther King. Come on, people. If you can't see that this is going to be a trickle down effect, then you're in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. What else is going on? Let's see.
Reduced Office of Personnel Management. The government's Human Resources Agency lists 4 directives that it says Trump is mandating for the federal workforce, including that most workers return to their offices full time. It also includes a, quote, deferred resignation letter for federal employees wishing to participate. In this memo, it says, quote, if you choose not to continue in your current role at the federal workforce, we thank you for your service and to the country, and you will be provided with a dignified, fair departure from the federal government utilizing a deferred resignation program. This program begins effective January 28th. Today, and is available to all federal employees until January the 6th. It adds, if you resign under this program, you will retain all pay and benefits regardless of your daily workload and will be exempted from all applicable in-person work requirements until September the 30th. So some big news in terms of that, as it's an acceleration in President Trump's already unprecedented purge of the...
People, wake up. Wake up, people. I mean, like, seriously. You got states that are reeling at this point.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Senator Markey.
Let's see. This is just not good. This is just not good. So you gotta work on those things. You know, I came here to tell you those things, and to talk about it, to shed some light on it, and I hope you take heed, because it's definitely warranted. But in other news, did anybody see the Dave Chappelle on stand-up, on the monologue on SNL? Oh my God, that's some of the Dave Chappelle is probably, for me, I would say he's top 3. I have Eddie Murphy, I have Martin Lawrence, and I have Dave Chappelle as my guys. Chris Rock is right there as well, as stand-up. This guy did an immaculate job on this, man. He's just great. He's just great all the way around. He's just awesome entertainer and comedic. Listen to this. He starts out with his cigarette, smoking on stage in a suit.
I'm being very honest. I am in quite the pickle tonight. And it started in October. Lauren Michaels called me, and he asked me to do Saturday Night Live, the first episode after the election. And I was like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Because you got to know, punchline's coming. Think about it. At the election,
January 6th. And then the date started rolling around, and in December, he started calling me again. And again, I was like, man, I want to do it. And this goes on for like weeks and weeks. And then finally, I go, you know what? I could just get rid of all these old Trump jokes. Start fresh. I say, you know what? I'll do it.
let's go. One thing you got to know about Dave Chappelle is he is very calculated.
I said yes. LA burst into flames.
Oh, dang.
It's a tough one. You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of being controversial. I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
Right.
And it is way too soon to do jokes about a catastrophe like that.
It is.
What's crazy about it is this one hits close to home. Now, I don't live in LA. I've never been like a big fan of LA, but I've built many, many memories there. And I have great friends there. And a lot of them lost their homes. Carrie Elway's, who I starred in Robin Hood Men in Tights with, his house burnt to the ground. Madlib, who was on Saturday Night Live with me last time I was here, his house burnt to the ground. So many people, I could go on and on. My first movie I did with Dennis Quaid, I saw him evacuating his house on the news with tears in his eyes. And it broke my heart. And then I go on the internet and I watch these fire videos and I read the comment sections, and everyone's like, yeah, it serves these celebrities right. I hope the house burned down. And you see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people.
See what I'm saying? Set it up. He did it the way it's funny, but it's not on the fires at that particular time and on that situation. I love it, man. Good comedian. Way to punchline. I don't want to go into further with that, but I I think that we come a long way with stand-up comedians. We come a long way with getting to the next level of comedic geniuses, and I think that he's there, and he's going to be forever cemented, man.